Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. We are set up this way. First of all, I want to thank Larry for my gift. Last night, I went to the Fannin County GOP meeting, and he gave me this nice sign: "I support President Trump, no fake news media." So thank you for my sign this morning, Larry. But today is here on FYN TV, Good Morning from the Office. Today is Local Candidate Day. And let me tell you, for our national viewers and out there, we hope you stick around. But at Good Morning from the Office, our goal is always to get you, the voters, the most information so you can make your decision here in the upcoming primary, May 22nd. And I think early voting starts into this month, so we'll let you know about that. But those two commissioner candidates for Fannin County, they will be in studio. So the next 2 days will be what we call Local Candidate Day. Okay, for the next 2 days. So let's get started. We're going to be starting at 8:15. So let's get started here. A couple things. All right. I didn't get a chance yesterday. I want to thank Rick and Bruce for setting in yesterday for me as I was traveling. I had to go went down to Florida to see some family and travel back yesterday. So thank you very much for Rick and Bruce, also known as Rhinestone and Burlap. Thank you very much for that and setting in for me. You know, I didn't get a chance yesterday to talk about Comey. That would be former disgraced FBI Director James Comey. I didn't get a chance yesterday to discuss his interview with George Stephanopoulos. And you're probably tired of it, and you listened to it all day yesterday. I don't know if you watched the interview Sunday night at 10. I did. And I don't know if you had an opportunity to hear from wall-to-wall coverage all day. You know, former FBI Director James Comey, when asked why he wrote Hillary Clinton's exoneration letter, okay, exonerating her from from any charges and saying she was cleared, why he was writing that in advance. To hear our top law enforcement officer in the country say, if you're doing an investigation, you get the gist, you get the direction this investigation is going well in advance. You know ahead of time what may be the outcome here, and you start writing, your notes for your final report. Really? That is amazing to hear that. That is amazing to hear that, okay? And then also we listened to how he had 2 meetings with the president. Even the one at Trump Tower, where the first time he met the president of the United States, and as I said last Tuesday, a week ago here on this show, before it came out, that they were treating him like Donald Trump, like he's some mob boss. So, you know, at no time did he share with the President of the United States that this dossier was the Democrats' version, in a different way, don't take this wrong, don't yell out there, of Cambridge Analytica. Now, there is a major uproar over Cambridge Analytica taking data from Facebook, which they legally can do because Facebook sold it to them, and them selling it to a political operative that can buy data. Every politician, there's companies, as soon as you want to run for governor, as soon as you want to run for senator, as soon as you want to run for anything, there are specialized data companies that want to sell you the data of the voters, the trend lines. But you have heard more from the mainstream media, the left, on Cambridge Analytica. But not once did James Comey tell the President of the United States that the dossier, okay, was a political piece of work purchased by the Democrats. Not once did he say, hey, this is opposition research. And not once did he say Operation Research, which we don't know if it's accurate or not, is going to be used to get a FISA warrant. Just so many things in that interview. But one thing that caught me was his wife and daughter were cheering. I don't know how many daughters, but his wife and daughter were really cheering for Hillary Clinton to win. And it's very public. And you think James wasn't cheering also? So, folks, we're getting ready to go to break. And I wanted to at least get my 2 cents with James Comey in. You know, don't forget, you keep hearing the blue wave for November. We're going to talk about that at 9:30. At the 9:30 hour, we're going to talk about the blue wave. You see, the media had all of the polling data already set for Hillary to win. Remember? All of the polling data. It was in. Comey thought it. Everybody thought it. And the media has never accepted that they're wrong and the polling data was wrong. So just relax out there when you hear in generic polls, okay, Democrats once had a 12-point lead going into November in the midterms. They had a 12-point lead in the generic sampling of polling. That has shrunk to 4. But folks, real polling on real issues will not happen till September, October, when actually most Americans start really paying attention to the issues. So a pollster calls, it just gives out a handful of issues that are general statements, and people answer it and move on. Don't worry about the blue wave. They want you to believe there's a blue wave. The polling data they're reading now and the research they're reading now is to try to manipulate and set up a blue wave that we don't know exists at this time. Much like they tried to set up everything to manipulate, to make you think Hillary Clinton had already won. So don't worry about that blue wave out there yet. We'll talk about that. I'm your host, BKP. Okay, it is time now. We're going to take a break. After these messages, we're going to start our local Gilmer County Post 2 Commissioner Candidate Day here at FYNTV.com. So stay with us and meet these candidates. Take a break.